Hello students, today we are going to read and recite a poem named The Schoolboy, composed by William Blake. William Blake was born on November 28, 1757 in London. He was an artist, poet and visionary author of exquisite lyrics. In Songs of Innocence 1789 and Songs of Experience 1794. His other books are London, The Lamb, A Poison and The Schoolboy. The schoolboy in the poem is not a happy child. The poem focuses on the downsides of formal learning. It considers how going to school on a summer day drives all joy away. The boy in the poem is more interested in escaping his classroom than he is with anything his teacher is trying to teach. I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what sweet company! The poet describes in the first stanza that the boy loves to rise in the fresh and delightful summer morning. The speaker is further describing the beauty of the summer morning. The boy likes the chirping of the birds on every tree and the sound of horn blown by the hunter from a distant field. The boy also liked the songs of skylark, the name of the bird. But to go to school in a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in singing and dismay. In this second stanza of the poem, the poet describes the disappointment of the boy. The boy does not want to attend the school in such a sweet summer morning. He is tired and puzzled under the strict supervision of his teacher. Here the phrase outworn refers to the eyes of the teacher that actually tires the boy. The boy has to compulsory attend it, the school where he spends his day in boredom and sadness. Then at times I drooping sit and spend many an anxious hour. Nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with the dreary shower. In the third stanza, the boy expresses his tiredness. He sits unwillingly in the sea of boredom. The child keeps under control the attack on him by the teacher and his urge for unchecked freedom. Here the phrase learning's bower refers to a garden where the child can be taught in an interesting way. How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? How can a child, when fierce annoyed, but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? In the fourth stanza, the poet compares a child with a bird. According to him, a bird which is born cheerful and fun-loving can never sing a song if caged. Similarly, a child, if remained under the umbrella of annoying fear and tension, the distrust of his teacher, can never enjoy the natural instincts of joy and playfulness. Oh father and mother, if birds are nipped and blossoms blown away, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day, by sorrow and care's dismay, how shall the summer rise in joy? All the summer fruits appear. In this stanza, the boy complains to father and mother if a budding child is picked and swept off in the early stage of life where there is no one to care for. The joy of spring will change into sorrow. This implies that if childhood pleasures and joys are restricted, one has to be very sure that the adult life will absolutely dry and unproductive. Thus, the gist of the poem is allowing the children, allow them to play and run outside to experience the benefits of nature and of the seasons. This practice is equally as beneficial to them as academic learning. So children, now it's time to see what we have learned from this poem. Question number 1 is, William Blake, the poet of The Schoolboy, was born on. So students, you have to complete this statement by choosing the correct option. The options are 12 August 1827, 28th November 1757, 12th September 1827 or 28th December 1757. Correct option is 28th November 1757.
So your second question is, the unhappy boy compares himself with dash. Now your options are a bird in a cage, skylark, a flower or a hunter. The correct answer is a bird in a cage. Next is, what does the schoolboy like in the morning? Options are to go to school, to play, to accompany with birds, huntsmen and skylarks or all of the above. The correct answer is to accompany with birds, huntsmen and skylarks. Fourth is, the schoolboy does not like to go to school because his teachers scold him. He wants to enjoy summer morning. He has to remain there in dismay or all of the above. The correct option is all of the above. Now students, it's time to practice some questions given from the poem. Here we come to working with the poem. Question number 1 is, why do you think the schoolboy is an unhappy child? Question number 2 is, what message does the poet want to convey through the poem The Schoolboy? Third is, why does the schoolboy compare himself with a bird in a cage or a plant that withers? That's it for today, kids. Till then, attempt the questions. Keep learning. Keep watching your English videos. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.